The Barmuckity Stone, a huge find. The new and extremely large Pictish stone discovered at Barmuckity is the latest but by far the most exciting of recent Pictish finds. Each newly unearthed stone gives us more information, more texture and more light in our studies of Scotland's atmospherically charged early medieval roots. The Picts had their main stomping ground in Fife, Angus and Buchan, Aberdeenshire, into the Northern Highlands, sweeping the north coast around to the west, touching Skye, reaching even occasionally into the Outer Hebrides. Pictish culture is a huge heritage source for all of Scotland. Everything we can find out about the Picts adds to Scotland's lustre. And even as we discover ever more about the distinctive art of the Picts through their enigmatic stone-carved pictures, designs and symbols, we are still left looking at a culture that is every bit as compelling as it is lost. No fantasy concocted for the screen has yet displayed the imagination and mystery that stares back at us from the stones. The latest find is fresh. It seems to be the earliest type of Pictish stone, perhaps a window on Scotland's pagan past. Featuring the Z-rod or broken spear overlaying a giant notched rectangle symbol and topped off with an eagle, these lost messages and contexts have been painstakingly incised into a massive 2-ton, 6-foot monolith of hard granite. Pictish finds turn up on an almost regular basis, but not like this. This is huge. Whoever did this, why they did it, this was no idle sketch or whim. This is a massive statement by our ancestors. So to find out more, I spoke to Tim Clarkson, author of The Picts, A History. So what is the Barmuckity Stone?
Assuming it is authentic, it certainly seems to be what they call a Class 1 Pictish stone, which is the sort of earliest series of Pictish stones. These are usually dated to 5th through to the 6th century, the sort of pre-Christian Pictish period, early 7th century. And the two symbols, from what I can gather from the news reports, they seem to be pretty similar to the symbols that were on the stone found at Danderleith last year, either last year or the year before. I think the David McGovern from the Pictish Art Society, his initial thoughts on the new stone are that it may be the work of the same stone carver who carved the two symbols on the Danderleith stone. So that would be an interesting thing if that turns out to be the case.
The stone is awaiting verification. Could it have been faked? How difficult? How likely is that?
It would require a lot of skill, a lot of time, and presumably the sheer sort of logistics of dealing with a 6-foot solid monolith like that, which must weigh quite a bit, to move around for, if you are going to go to the trouble of doing a forgery, that's, you kind of think, why not choose a smaller boulder?
So with a Pictish find like this, how should we respond?
We should be excited about any new early medieval carving that's found in Scotland, and if it's one with the Pictish symbols on, then automatically it has that kind of sort of almost romantic resonance attached to it, because of the mystery over the symbols and the fact that a lot of people have puzzled over what they mean.
The Picts have been studied for a long time. We have lots of data on them, but they still hold a deep sense of mystery. Is this right? Why are they so mysterious?
People often say until we find a sort of a Pictish equivalent of the Rosetta Stone, with a Pictish symbols and corresponding Latin inscription or something where the one can translate the other. Until we get something like that, I think the mystery is going to carry on and on, no matter how many new symbol stones are found in the coming years. People can study it from a sort of an art historical point of view and analyse the style of the carvings, compare the symbols to similar symbols carved on other Pictish stones. But it's if some research is done on maybe where it originally stood, then that could tell us something about the particular local landscape where the stone was placed, and what message it would have given to local people in the Pictish period, whether as a display of sort of power and status by the local elite, or as a boundary or whatever. But I really think that the mystery will just go on and on and on.
So forget your Game of Thrones, all the intrigue and mysteries of magic and war hosts, holy men both Christian and pagan, are waiting to captivate you in Scotland's Pictish past.